Hi everyone. So I am on my way to an appointment for a contract and a car title today. Not feeling good. This is the life of someone who has MS. This is the frustrating part about this business is sometimes you just are not your best. You don't feel good. You're in pain, but you get up and you go. I'm thankful that I am able to get up and at least go, even though I am extremely tired, in pain. Not a lot of pain, but pain. I've had worse days for sure. But some days it's hard to get out of bed, hard to move around. So I'm up. So I guess I can count that blessing to get you guys up on the whole jail situation. I did call the jail this morning, and you can go in during visiting hours. With the one gentleman I talked to, he said you can come in during visiting hours up until 3:30. Um, and yeah, it's a pretty simple process. They are behind glass for that case because we would have to exchange papers. They would verify his identity. Um, and then what else? He got me over to one of the supervisors to ask some additional questions, but what I'm confused on is on there it says you have to make an online appointment. There are no more walk-in visits. So I guess I'll have to call back because I'm trying to get to this appointment. Um, and there's a lot going on out here. I just had a truck up the way who was blocking the road, and now they're doing some construction work. So I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm not too far away. It says I'm 1.2 miles away, so I'm not that far away. I don't have to be there till 10. I hope you guys are having a good day. Um, what else do I have planned today? I do have some more things to do today. I am trying to get better with recording, trying to post on my YouTube video, just getting used to, I guess, maybe vlogging. And then I think I'm going to have a clubhouse room. Today is Friday. I may pop in today if I have time. I'm not sure. If not, I'll do it sometime next week. And I really do need to have my mental health room um, for sure because a lot of people has been asking me about that. So I'm going to be doing that here shortly. I do have a Zoom meeting for Ohio notaries coming up next Thursday. We're going to do it about 5:30, so I will be sending out those links for the Zoom meeting. And I'm going to try to keep it small because I'm not too familiar with doing Zoom meetings or conducting. I've been on plenty, but conducting them. So I'm going to kind of keep it small. And this is a new group, so I just thought maybe a more intimate group might be more comfortable and people might, talk more and engage more. So I'll just try it out with a smaller group until I get used to it and then bring on more or have different sessions. And then Sai and I, um, we will be having a Zoom meeting as well. We're in the works of doing something with that. And so I got a lot of things in the works. I have a lot of things that I'm working on in the background and hope to well, I will get those achieved here in 2022. Hopefully by spring, I'm hoping. And yeah, I'm just taking one day at a time. That's all any of us can do is take one day at a time and keep moving forward. I can't believe that I'm sitting here this long. I have no idea what they're doing. Um, yeah, so I will keep you guys up on the whole jail situation. I really want to, I was very hesitant to do it, but now I'm kind of excited to do it and want to do it. And he did tell me they had notaries in there, but A lot of people, for some reason, want to use their own notaries, and they only notarize POAs. Like they don't do like car titles, POAs for car titles. They don't do car titles. They don't do custody um, arrangements or agreements. Um, so notaries do come in there for that. So that was very informative. And then my record retrieval, I'm going to call the courthouse Monday and get started on that. My biggest thing is I really now need to put some system in where people can book me online, because I mean, this is what you do when you're in business. You're learning as you go, and you think you know some things and then you're totally wrong. Because I do like the fact of when I call someone, I want to talk to someone. I don't want to talk to a voicemail. I don't want to talk to someone, some kind of virtual assistant. I just want to talk to someone. So that was my whole thing with my business. But I'm seeing now, especially with me working part time, which I can answer the phone, but it's just easier to have somebody be able to book an appointment. Um, yeah. So I'm going to try to put some kind of system into place to get that going, because I think my business will run smoother and they'll be able to pay online. Um, and I usually didn't require payment, especially for car titles, because, and I still might not do that. Especially for car titles, because most of the time when I get those, this is the first one that has actually booked the appointment. She called yesterday. People are like really right there. It's usually the buyer that is calling. So it's pretty solid. They've made up their mind that they're buying it. And they're like in a parking lot somewhere or at that person's house, and they're ready to go and they need me right away. And so, and they have the cash. So I usually don't require payment up front for that. But everything else, I think I am going to have to start treating this business like a real business. I'm in a very small town, and I think I just kind of have just thought of it from a small town mentality, but no, I have to do a little bigger, and just to ease my own mind, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm already tired all the time, and I get jumbled when I have too many things at one time, and that's just my MS brain. I say that all the time. MS brain is real. I never had these issues. I could remember something. I can't remember anything. So it's just me being stubborn. And that's what you do with MS. It's like you against you. You're fighting. Your brain is fighting your body. So, I'm learning a lot about myself on this journey. I really am. I'm learning about the business, but more than anything, I'm learning about me. You think you know yourself, and you at points you do, but as we get older, we hit these different milestones in our life, these transitional periods, and especially when you hit your 40s, you just see life different. You see yourself different. You see what you want. You see what you don't want. You kind of get stuck in your ways, which can be, I guess, good and bad. And I've always been the person growing up. My dad, he served a lot of time. He was a military person. My uncle was a military person, served a lot of time in the military. And he always made us very cautious of things, which was really good. It kept me out of trouble, but it can make you a little paranoid or overly cautious, I guess. And so I'm learning to step outside of my comfort zone, because I get stuck there, and just sometimes you got to push outside of that, because you could be holding yourself back. And so that is what I'm learning about myself. And I think a lot of people who step into the entrepreneurial side of business, this is what they go through. They hit these little obstacles where they're unsure, or they're fear. It's fear of the unknown. And so, what do we really know? We think we know, and we can assume, and we can predict, and we really don't know anything, and we have control over nothing. I learned that with my MS. Like, we have control over nothing. I learned how much of a control freak I am, and it is what it is. Life is what it is. So, yeah, I'm 0.4 miles away, so almost there. And so, yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. I'm gonna really try to push myself. You guys, I did something else last night. I was talking to my husband, and I was talking to a notary that I met here in Ohio, and she was telling me that she does Instacart, and I order from Instacart all the time. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try that. So I signed up last night.